law. What you're doing in the political arena with Hollywood to make your Rambo movies with my machine gun, the machine gun was a World War II relic. It would only shoot one bullet at a time. It wouldn't even go pop, pop, pop because it was all worn out. It was so old. But I liked it because I liked World War I, because that was my father. I didn't worship Hitler any more than I liked MacArthur. MacArthur and Truman was the same father figure to me, like the kids look up to Vietnam veterans as their father figure. So I looked up to my grandfather in the First World War and my father in the Second World War. And wherever there is a man, I am there also. In the truth, I walk with all men. I'm bad. I'm as bad as I gotta be when it comes down. I deal. And I can deal from the bottom just as easy as I can deal from the top. And I cheat if it comes to where I need to cheat. And I steal if I need to steal. If I'm too hungry and I can't feel it any other way, I'll do whatever I can do to survive, just like I've always done. And if I have to pick up steel and roll it down to do whatever I got to do, that's what I got to do, and that's what I'll do. I seen this, and this is a reality. The air in LA Basin is dying. Where there used to be bees, the bees can't live. Where there used to be butterflies, the butterflies can't fly. I said to Blue, I said, girl, I'm going to call you Blue. I said, you see that sky? I said, that sky's dying. If we don't do something about that sky, nobody cares. If you don't care, there's going to be no life left on this planet. I said, you see that water over there? And I said, you're dumping tons of junk in that water. So you're blue for the sky and the water. And I set those people's minds, like he said. I set their minds back on the track with Jesus on a rebirth movement. I set it with a guy called Frank Costello in Horseshoe Pits. I said it with the Pope in the Vatican. I said it with the mafia and the gangsters. I said it with every man I'd ever met in my life, all the way back to Creepy Carpus when he did the Mar Barker gang with J. Edgar Hoover in the FBI. Because wherever there's been a man walking in the underworld, from Cook County Jail in Chicago to the super chief that rides to L.A., from Leavenworth, Kansas to Big Top of Section 8, the Navy down in the Coast Guard, wherever there's one walking, I've been walking there with it.
Mr. Manson, talk about suitability, please.
I don't know what else I could be if I couldn't be suitable to be your leader. I ain't nothing.
All right.
I'm your president at least 3 times. That's through Reagan up through the mine. Mm-hmm. Older was only his appointee, and he only got there because he was riding on me. That was my horse. That was my divorce court to come back from Nixon. And the only reason JR got up out of Texas is because I went across Africa with 2 Mau Mau from
Mr. Manson,
in 1960.
Mr. Manson, excuse me. Would you please talk as to why you should be paroled? If you have nothing to say in that area, then we're going to recess to deliberate.
Okay.
I'm going to call on into it.
If I'm not paroled,
okay,
and I don't get a chance to get back up on top of this dream, you're going to lose all your money. Your farms ain't going to produce. You're going to win, helter skelter. You're going to win your reality. You're going to get everything that you want right from the pages of that court. That's going to be your reality, and you're coming. You're growing up, and you're going to be there just like you want him to be there. That's where he's coming, because that's what you're making for yourself.
All right, we're going to recess for deliberation. We'll call you back after we make a decision.